We Franciscans are a little odd, and one of our oddities is there's a form we fill out that's called On My Death. It says where you want your funeral mass to be, who you want to do the homily, and etc. like that. So 9/11 happened on a Tuesday. Well, the next day the phone rang, and it was our provincial in New York. And he said, Michael, why don't you do the homily? And I said, well, yes, but this is different. It should be someone with a little more import, so I think you should do it. And there was a long pause, and he said, but Michael wanted you. So, I mean, what are you going to say to that? Family and friends of Michael Judge, good morning, everyone. I said to myself, when I see Michael, I'm going to kill him. I stand in front of you and honestly feel that the homilist at Mother Teresa's funeral had it easier than I do. There were 3,000 people at his funeral. Church wasn't big enough to hold them. They were outside. Bill Clinton was there, Hillary Clinton, all New York. And the moment arrived, I stood up and I reached in to get my glasses, and I couldn't get to the pocket because my vestment was covering them. And thank goodness I practiced it because I couldn't read it. He loved to bless people, and I mean physically, even if they didn't ask. A little old lady would come up to him, and he'd put his big, thick Irish hands and press the head till I think the poor woman would be crushed. Everyone thought that Michael Judge was their best friend. He'd remember significant things in their life, and he would write us a little note, just 1 or 2 lines. Of course, they'd write him back. So he had a big black satchel filled with letters to answer. He would say to me once in a while, Michael Duffy, he always called me by my full name, Michael Duffy, you know what I need? And I would get excited because it was hard to buy him a present or anything. I said, no, what? You know what I really need? No, what, Mike? Absolutely nothing. I don't need a thing in the world. I am the happiest man on the face of the earth. Why am I so blessed? I don't deserve it. Michael Judge's body was the first one released from Ground Zero. His death certificate has the number 1 on the top. Of the thousands of people who perished in that terrible Holocaust, why was Michael Judge number 1? And I think I know the reason. Michael's goal and purpose in life was to bring the firemen to the point of death so they would be ready to meet their maker. Michael Judge could not have ministered to them all. It was physically impossible in this life. In the next few weeks, we're going to have name after name of people who are being brought out of that rubble. And Michael Judge is going to be on the other side of death to greet them instead of send them there. And so, this morning, we come to bury Mike Judge's body, but not his spirit. We come to bury his voice, but not his message. We come to bury his hands, but not his good works. We come to bury his heart, but not his love. Never his love.